Okay, I thought I'd take a few minutes and show you some of the projects I've been working on to get my boat set up the way I want it. If any of you have seen some of the pictures and videos last year, I like to fish at night as much as daytime, so I've been working on some lighting. I've got center switch here in the console. Turns on my regular navigation lights. If I flip it up again, it turns on this super bright. It's a combination flood and spotlight. Got a set of, I can't see it with the shining into the light, but you got a section here that is wide angle for flood, then bright spotlight section, another section of flood. And the way I rigged it up on there is I've used two brackets that are designed for mountain fish finders. So what you can actually do, you've got an adjustment down here and up here. You can loosen either one of them. With them loosened up, you can angle the light any direction you want. You can lay it down out of the way. You can spin it around sideways. You can actually remove the light if you don't want it on and put it away. I've got a quick connect. It's actually from a boat trailer or a regular trailer wiring harness, but either way it can be disconnected there. It also has a wire used in the same one. It comes up here to a super bright little LED spotlight, which is going to be on a toggle switch. I haven't wired it in yet. It's more than bright enough to illuminate the whole interior of the boat at night. I've got one on each side mounted to a rod holder for fishing poles, and one in the back. And being that it's mounted on there, anywhere you move the angle of this, your light's going to follow. Like if you need an extra set of driving lights, they'll work for that. If you change the angle up and down on your rod holder, the light will go with it, so it's always shining in the water toward the direction you're fishing if you're wanting them on. They also work good if you're coming into a dock at night. You can have them aim where they'll shine off to the side, or if you're navigating in some water close to a bank or something, they can be used to see the bank and shoreline. Then I have another toggle switch on the console, which I added LED deck lights. Everything's LED on the boat. I've converted everything to LED so that it uses very little power. But I spent a lot of time in figuring out the placement where I wanted these, and by putting them there, as you can see, they light the deck up good, but also double as adding light to my storage where I keep all my tackle. Which is another thing. I've put these holders in here that keeps all my bags of plastic baits and stuff organized. They clip on, you just take them off easy. Got my registration in there. I've got enough of those to add to my rod locker storage, which I haven't done yet. I put one on up here for quick access to some of my lures I switch off and on. I can just grab them real quick. At a later point, these guys here are made for hanging lures in. They've got sponge in here. Those are going to be mounted on a piece that runs across here, which will make a tray in here for setting stuff. These will be out here where lures will hang on them. The rear ones back here, I spent some time too experimenting with them, and I deliberately put them like this so that I had light shining at that angle and this angle, which lights the rear deck up good, and again it doubles to light up my battery storage area back here. So should I have any kind of a wiring problem at night, don't need a flashlight to get in here and see what I'm doing. And I'm also going to rig me up a small jumper cable, that way should either any of these three batteries go down on me when I'm out on the water, I can use jumper cables to finish me out. Now The only one I really would worry about is the starting battery, and I was just using it for starting only, but I have added the little LED deck lights. So should I leave them on all night and it run the battery down, which I'm sure it won't, I could always throw the jumper cables on and go to my trolling motor battery or my auxiliary battery and get a quick jump start. The boat has its own built-in charger for all 3 batteries. When I'm at home, I just plug it into the wall and automatically charges them up. I've mounted several mounting brackets for GoPro camera, hoping to do some videos on GoPro and maybe upload a few to YouTube. I didn't open the rod locker storage. I've mounted LED lights in it. I don't have my rods in it right now, but as you can see, they're down underneath. They shine down and light everything up nice in there. So, no working in the dark at night. If I'm out fishing, don't need a flashlight. I do have a super bright headband light that I always take with me, but don't necessarily need it. But that's just a few of the projects I've worked on so far. As that's more, I'll update it. But if anybody has any questions, send me a message. Thank you.